Alright, we are grabbing from Rising Dusk's Curse Seed pool here. Looks like it's Hornbreaker Root Seeds, which I typically think this is... I have this as a S tier combo, but not really because of Hornbreaker Prince or anything, just Root Seeds plus Hellhorn is like a match made in heaven. And in the context of Curse Seeds, I think my tier list will have come out like the day before this, so... I have Hornbreaker as a B for Curse Seeds because, while in a normal run I almost just never use Prince because there's just a plethora of good options. In a Cursed run, if you don't get good options, Prince will be okay. I think Widow Wolfie was the submitter. Looks like Mina tried it too. Yable2 has beaten it. So we'll just see. I'm pretty much in my comfort zone here, so... we'll see what is in store. I guess it is possible to like miss on all rage and stuff, but technically we have rage already. Sharpen sucks. Hidden Passage could be okay. There's a few passes. It'd be on Hellhorn to really make use of that, because Awoken won't really. I was really hoping for Wrathful. Could do like Wrathful Spikes is still okay. Rings 1 through 3, but we got no choice but to do Brawler here. Just do Cleansing Water. I don't really see how with Root Seeds and Sharpen we'd ever. I mean, eventually we'll probably remove Sharpen, but I just don't see how we'd ever have leftover energy non-awkwardly. We're strong enough. We should be able to take this though. Yeah, these kind of suck. Just take a Scorching Restraints. I mean, if I get like a Last Stand, it can, like, I'm guessing we're not going to get like Rituals or Fledglings if it is cursed, but we'll see. But, you know, if you have Scorching plus Rage Serum and like a Last Stand, you could make that work. It's probably just the most powerful of the 3 artifacts anyway. The only one that helps with Wave Clear. This is a bit rough. If it was money, no way I'd do this, but man, it's risky. So I've got the 15 shard guaranteed that there'll be a crossbow dude doing like over 20 damage if I take this trial. They're already doing a shitload of damage anyway, though. But it could one-shot my Hornbreaker Prince if I draw poorly. Sharpen ain't gonna help me. Unless I do 2 Sharpens before I find one of them, which is not out of the question, but that would only really work if I'm putting it on Prince, and I don't know. I think it's a unit draft. I think I can take it though. You know, I could always like torch it and then Sharpen kills half of its damage, and I could maybe Sharpen a Steward to block it. I think for a unit draft, this is worth reaching for. We'll just try to hopefully survive here. Wait, that guy? The first guy is fucking sharded up. Could move him up here and I survive with like 3 health. I don't love that. 26 damage. Can move this guy up. I still end up only probably surviving with however much health. I mean, let's say I could just torch him once. He goes down to 3, then I only need 2 torches to kill him. I mean, I have 4 torches. If I Root Seeds, it's over a 50% chance I get both of them. If not, there's always Sharpen, I guess. I could like torch and Sharpen and that would take it out too. Or just Sharpen if I torch right now, it takes it out straight up. So I think I got almost... Man, what would I have to draw in 6 cards here to not kill this if I torch this right now in a clean way? I would have to draw, like which 4 cards? I'd have to draw, or which 4 cards would I have to not draw? I'd have to not draw all 4 torches, but then I get a Sharpen guaranteed. I could draw just one torch and a sharpen. Or sorry, I could have just one torch and then no sharpen would be the worst case scenario. That's the only one that fucks me. So there's only one scenario where I don't kill this. It would be if I get in the bottom 4, 3 torches and a sharpen. I think I'm willing to take that risk. That's very unlikely. Yeah, we just get 2 sharpen or 2 torches and the sharpen anyway. Perfect. And then hopefully we can take these guys out with torches. I guess this is okay to do here. 1 short, that sucks. Alright, 1 second, y'all. Alright, sorry. I will maybe have to cut that dead space out there, but we're back. We are back. And that'll do it. So we shouldn't have taken any damage, but we did because of, you know, 1 damage being off. This is almost certainly fledgling imp. Yeah. Definitely. Well, this is certainly no egg stapler run. Yeah, just why not? And then yeah, this is pretty obvious choice here. Steelworker. The other two are like the only bad Hellhorn units, and Alpha Fiend isn't even that bad. It's lackluster, but if it's a cursed run and I'm given an Alpha Fiend, fine, I can work with that. Shitstone with really no possibility of reroll. Well, there's a possibility. Easy choice. That's a shitstone. Granted, we do have a few things at odds here, but honestly, like, you know, fledgling imp is a fledgling imp, but I have a razor sharp edge. I can just go shitstone, steelworker. This, by the way, is... I have these hidden passages. We may just not want to do an imp thing and just do an overstack thing, especially when we have a steelworker. We at least have some defensive reasons. Only shitty thing is, like, Hornbreaker Prince, probably not going to do anything unless I can get Wrathful. I guess I could go Reaper. It's awkward. I could do it, though. We'll just see what it gives us at the next one. We'll probably flex whatever it gives us. That's a Gurg's Code. I mean, if we have this Animus of Will, is a Gurg's Code really that good? The other two are just so bad, though, that it's like they're almost just non-artifacts. Like 2 Unslay is kind of a joke. Do kind of feel like Gurg's Code is just going to open up quite a lot. We already have the Steelworker that benefits from it. I mean, in the context of the immediate, I probably get more damage out of that. Like, I would have to get 5 slays to even get the Consumed Crown to match the amount of extra damage I'm getting from Gurg's Code right now at a minimum. And actually, I'm getting even more because I have Scorching Restraints. I think we take this. I guess I'm still going to put the Shitstone, though, on the Animus. I don't know, it's awkward. We'll do it, though. These aren't really good enough for me to do. I mean, I guess I could just put a Battlestone on a Steelworker. It's, like, okay. Typically don't take Battlestone that much these days, but, like, I don't know, it's okay. I could always self-infuse a Steelworker, but most likely Steelworker just goes into something, so like if I add a Battlestone right now... Well, is that even worth the money though? I'm probably going left here. Yeah. I mean, I got a shitstone to Animus, I'm gonna be fine. Let's just hold the gold for now. I mean, Mark of Invasion should be fine. We've got torches and sharpens and just a shitstone to Animus, Hornbreaker Prince. There's a very low chance this goes poorly for us. Plus it's just an easy fight. Plus I have Cleansing Water. God damn. Oh my god. This is why I hate cleansing water, dude. I really will just never be on board with people saying that it's like that good of an artifact. It's okay, but like look at this shit. Every single one of these did not get it removed, and on top of that, I'm just like, I didn't get Animus either, and I didn't get any tortures. It's, I guess I have a sharpen, but it's like, I kind of didn't want to put Hornbreaker Prince on the floor, but I guess I'm gonna have to here. I'm gonna have to go Prince in the front with Sharpen and Steelworker. I mean, it works. It's shitty, but it works. I was gonna move her up, but I'm kind of wanting to greed here. Let's see, 1, 3, 3. I'm double stacked. I kind of want to greed this. Of course, has to shard up the fucking dude there too, right? Here, let's go like this and this. I know we lose a bit with the sharpen there, but I think that's fine. I'm just like guaranteeing that we try to kill the boss here. Oh look. Cleansing water not doing anything yet again. I'm pretty sure cleansing water is supposed to work on these, so it is literally doing nothing for me this run. That's really angering. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'm wrong there. It actually did remove it. But I'll still complain anyway. Long story short, never lucky. But we could get through it without taking damage, so I guess I'm just whining. But can you blame me? This damn cleansing water. I mean, I would say we're kind of moving away from Fledgling Imp here. I don't know. Like, we have options. I guess we're going left here. Get a chance in it. Like, if I get Endless, I already got the one Fledgling Imp. I would just put it on that. I don't really need to pick another one up. If I don't, like, we're probably just going the overstack plan. I already have, like, the hidden passages. I don't really want to commit to Imp anymore. And I'll be honest, if I am going to overstack, I would like another hidden passage, but a Hornbreak, we are kind of severely lacking a good removal card, and Hornbreak is a good removal card. I already have 2 of these. I think that's enough to do overstack. We also don't have huge reasons to overstack currently, other than just defense. I guess if I can get like one more strike on this Animus, I could probably just get it done with Razor Sharp Edge. Though, like, yeah, I guess I could just. Jesus, there are a lot of Hellvents in this map. 4. It's the rare 4 Hellvent map. I mean, honestly, it's a pretty good map. The Hellvents also have, like, good stuff with them. Let me just take a Hornbreak. These are kind of yucky. I think theoretically we'd be wanting to. We also got to remember it's patient. We don't really have an answer there right now, but I'm hoping we'll find one. I don't think we need these. I mean, these. Eventually, we're gonna be stacking armor, most likely. I don't think we need them. They're pretty early game oriented, I would say. They're not gonna help a patient. I don't need them to get through the next fight. Seems like a skip. So if I go left and I find Endless on Fledgling Imp, I think we pivot to a Steelworker build. And not overstack. Just get like 2 Steelworkers and whatever, maybe a good. I could probably just put Animus into it. And then that's kind of just good enough. Still, and then I could, there's ways I could deal with patient if I really low roll. Like I could just go mid, take a pip upgrade, move them up, have one slot for the imp. Pretty good strikes for the steelworkers. I think we go left here. Or I just find another multi-strike for Animus and we go with the overstack plan. Or I just find Quick and Shitstone and Cry. Because I don't think I want another Shitstone. I guess I could, but that's awkward. And Quick, I don't know if I want it into Patient. It's really awkward into Patient. It's not untakeable, but I do think there's probably just more stuff over here for us. What do you know? Another Shitstone. I don't think we're going to take that. Intrinsic and Spell Chain. Spell Chain Razor Sharp Edge isn't horrible, but I really would want to get it cost reducted. Which would mean giving up a Hellvent and a Vortex. I don't love that. Yucky. I guess I could also just put like Steelworker into Animus of Will and then stack them. I mean, it's not really that good either. I think I would rather put Animus into Steelworker if I'm going to do that. Well, it depends. It depends on if I'm going to find Endless here or not. The saddest, I don't think we take Shattered Shell. I mean, it might be better than Animus of Will in a general sense, but not when I've already put a Shitstone into it. Plus Animus just is a better infusion if I do need to use it as an infusion. And Animus' speed for the Seraph just doesn't make sense. I think I should have re-rolled here first. There's nothing I would have really wanted to put a Shitstone on, so if I would have seen if I'm getting quick or not, maybe we just, or like Endless or whatever. Multi-strike. Let's see what we're getting. Multi-strike. Alright. I could put health on the Steelworker, multi-strike here, or how many Merchant of Steels do we have? That's a good one. That one's not a good one. That one's not really a good one. Just trying to think like what our chances of getting Endless are. They're probably not that high from here on out. I could just do a multi-strike here. I mean, if it's already shitstoned, I think we can just stack Steelworkers onto the floor. Yeah, that makes sense. This is pretty good. 4 strikes is really all we need, and then we can focus on like Razor Sharp Edge. And health here's fine. We may just like self-infuse a Steelworker. Here maybe? But otherwise it's gonna be the tank. Trap shoot, now there's an option for patient. I mean, so technically is hook, but yeah, trap shoot's the shit. So, do we want to commit? We're already at 30 shards. Do we want to commit a spell chain into anything? We have an intrinsic as well. I mean, I could like intrinsic passage, hope for permafrost. I don't think I want to do that. Like an intrinsic trap shoot and spell chain it. That doesn't seem great. I mean, it's like double stacking it. I guess Spell Chain Razor Sharp Edge is awkward right now, but eventually good. I guess there's always a chance I could get -2 here as well. Would I Hellvent that card at that point? I don't know if it's worth the shards. Are we putting Steelworker into Animus? Maybe. I have decisions to make here. It's awkward. I don't know. I don't think I am, because I only want to put the Razor Sharp into one unit. And we could take an Ember upgrade. We have root seeds. We don't need to take like a draw upgrade. We have a lot of expensive stuff, and it was what, Scourgefeld? I don't even think I like paid attention to the bosses here. 15. I mean, I'm probably gonna have to. We'll know what we're doing here. I may go here. I don't know. I'm probably going to the right. But right now, my offensive scaling is actually kind of shitty. If I'm not gonna get endless, whatever you call it, like I think a spell chain here is okay. But I don't think I'm doing any intrinsics or anything. I should be able to win, kind of mostly with the deck I already have. I just need a little bit of answers for Patient. I do eventually probably want this on the floor, but I'd rather just be able to put the dude down right now. Okay, so we can do it actually pretty well here. We just do that and that. Still gonna put all the buffs into Animus since she has 4 strikes. I mean, 4 strikes, it turns out, is pretty good. The context to Razor Sharp Edge, I'm getting 80 damage out of it if I play it both times. Do we want to just sharpen there? I forget I'm actually getting double strike on the Steelworker as well. Man, that would have been nice to get the value out of like the Fledgling Imp and the Gurg's Goad, but it's fine. This is where like potentially an Ember upgrade actually doesn't actually mean anything here. Especially if I do, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to plan out, I guess, what I'm going to do for scaling. I don't want to overestimate this deck. It just feels really strong right now, but it's potentially not actually that strong. It's strong on defense. I guess we could do that. Might as well. Alright. Damn. Normally amazing in this combo, but we just really don't have the rage generation to do it. Huh. Dark Deal, though, could open up a future adaptive. I mean, Dark Deal is really good. I have to imagine we're taking just Dark Deal, right? Channel Song any good? I doubt it. Yeah, Dark Deal. Oh my god. Cursed, you say? Well, Overstack plan is definitely happening. Yeah. We even can, oh my god, we can, oh yeah, this is GG. So are we doing Draw or Ember? Draw still draws more. Ember helps a little bit with draw, just helps us able to play some of this other stuff out more. Draw, I think. I mean, at this point, the game plan is just We're gonna make some super Apex Imp with Steelworkers. They can be vanilla, that'll be just fine. They are ready multi-strike. Yeah, we just want to find Hidden Passage, and I guess, like, the deck should essentially play itself at that point. I know we're gonna go to Shardville here, but I highly doubt that's gonna be an issue. But there's the -2. Do I need it at this point? Maybe I should cool it a bit. I don't know. I know I'm gonna Helvent this, so that happens. Get rid of some Stewies. I'm at 85 shards. I would go to 100, and Party Boy would get 3 strikes. Which I don't think would beat me either way. Since I didn't take the Ember upgrade, this is pretty enticing to me, honestly. Seems pretty unnecessary though, doesn't it? Let's not do that. Do I just go Reaper then? It probably makes sense, because I'm not putting any buffs onto it. It's like the rare case, I think, where Reaper's pretty good here. Well, it's not good, it's just makes it usable. It's a lot of damage. Do we need gold? I highly doubt it. Let's hold out. That's fine. Put one front or back? Back, I guess, oddly enough. We'll do this so it gets a sleigh. This is kind of awkward. I guess we do this. I actually think we do that. Alright, there's the first one. We may actually have to Hellvent some hidden passages. Yeah, I think that kind of makes sense. Which boss was it? I think this is fine. Oh yeah, we're fine. 40. Well, might as well just do this. Why not, right? Yeah. Impish Scholar's not horrible here. I wouldn't really want Rage Serum back, but I would want Trap Shoot back, especially like that pretty much gives me the answer to Patient that I'm looking for. We can just get rid of Rage Serum. And now I still have a reason, if I do find Endless, to like have it. These are pretty bad. I mean, I have armor. I guess I could heal if I am technically in a front line with Animus. Animus has kind of turned into a tank here, I feel. Hopefully, we may want a quick, even though it is Patient, we may want a quick. If I can just daze Patient, quick is going to be fine, I think. We may want to think about keeping it below Trample, though. Keep it below 130 shards. I mean, Restoring Retreat could keep it off me, but I don't think it's worth adding just for that. Definitely left here. So, well, let's see what this is. I could see Petrified Heart being okay. I literally don't have any healing. Would I even pick up any healing? From here on out, it's just what, like Unleashed Wildwood and like Awake and whatever that other card we just saw was, and I would never take them unless I think I need it for Animus, which honestly I don't think I do. So this helps quite a lot, I feel. Let's take it. Helps like my Apex Imps survive. Helps the Hornbreaker survive. We may want Hornbreaker here, you never know. Do I helmet another one of these or a Hidden Passage? Or a Trap Shoot? Might be nice to Hellvent something. We have a ton of Hellvents on this map. It might be nice just to Hellvent something that doesn't cost shards right now. Could technically do the Impish Scholar as well. I think it's either Trap Shoot, Hidden Passage, or another Apex Imp. It might be nice to save the other Hellvents for like after here, after I've already... There's gotta be some upgrades I can put into this Apex Imp. There's gotta be. So I think this is a good time to get another Hidden Passage. We're just gonna want, you know, quite a few of them. I'm not quick, I don't really have removal, but I think we're fine. Well, I hope we're fine. I'm pretty high shards into this multi-strike boss. Yeah, maybe I am not fine, but could frontline with that. This is a little bit awkward. I can take that guy out with a torch, hopefully, but I think we're just going to do this for now. Yep, we are in Awkwardville here. Well, at least I can survive this. I want to get this down, and let's just do this. Could have sworn I Hellvented a Hidden Passage. Keep you alive, though, so I should. I think we just want to draw twice, right? Let's get his attack up. If I can get him to get slays, that's good. What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you, game? You piece of shit. Like, hello? Well, we're guaranteed to get what we want coming up, so let's just do that. And that, I guess? Would have been nice. We have an Impish Scholar still to play. I don't think this gains us much. I need to get rid of the Rage Serum, I think. Wait, did I lost my guy? Okay. If I can bring this up now, would it die? Nice. Well, it turned out that fucked me. God damn it. Well, whatever. Guess we can do this. Should I? Like, if I get Impish... I'd have to get Impish Scholar next turn. And, like, dazing it down here doesn't make any sense anyway, so we actually want Rage Serum back if I do so happen to do that. I don't even think it's worth playing. We could just do that once there, once there. You know what? Sharpen would have been okay. Well, hopefully we got this. We don't have much beef here. Alright, we get it done. But yeah, that was actually a little bit scary. But we've got so much damage here. I gotta say, Reaper is doing okay. All that for a boon, huh? Could take a... Branding right is okay. But then just like another Impish Scholar is also maybe better. It represents a Trap Shoot. Ideally. Or eventually a Last Stand or something. Never hurts to have an ensnare. I wouldn't want to add another consumable. Any reason to go left? I mean, if I go right, I can hit quick, I can hit not large stone, I can hit quick, multi, and endless. Endless would go here at this point. So I can't miss going right, and they're like game-winning stuff, all of them. So I guess I could even do a shitstone. I don't know. I have enough. Then again, I could go left and I don't know. Just get cost reductions and stuff like this. Just a simple 1 cost reduction there would be great. I mean, we can eventually do that though here. I think we just do this since we have these future hell vents. This was the plan anyway. Those aren't really that good. It's a shitstone, of course. I think a simple 25 would just accomplish the same thing and like make my turns less awkward. Multi-strike. Okay, well, this will be the unit that gets hell vented then. We're not hitting any more Merchant of Steels, right? Right. Shitstone here is fine. I want a little bit of initial survivability. And maybe I should just do this anyway. I mean, there's no chance I'm hitting a steel, right? I have to give up a hell vent twice for that, which I'm just not prepared to do. So we'll do that. So good to know that we made the right call without going too hard on imps, because there just doesn't seem to be endlesses on the good routes here. This is redundant, but it could be okay. I don't think we want to do anything like that. We can keep our shards pretty close to 100 just to be safe. Probably just want to get rid of torches at this point, huh? Like, it's better than... Like, these are okay. They come in with rage. They have a bit of health. Ah, the rage serum. You know what? I'm not spending gold. Let's get rid of the rage serum, I think. It is unplayable, so... Yeah, I think we'll just keep it cool for now. We're going to hellvent the Apex Imp at least once more. Maybe even twice. Guess it depends what I can do with the overstack situation. That's right, this guy. Maybe I should have done Ember. Am I going to set up top still? I feel like I am. There, maybe? We're going to be... we have a lot of pyre health. We're just going to have to take hits, I think. I don't want to risk not going top. You know, it's probably fine to go mid, but... like I said, I'd rather just not risk it. Here we can do that. We're scaling just fine. Just try to keep our guys alive at this point. You know, a rail hammer would be amazing, by the way. Maybe I should have put that on Reaper, I don't know. Just put it on the backmost guy, right? Do that to draw. I think we kill this floor. We've got a ton of damage on these Apex Imps. They're also both in the back, which is great. Love it. Let's wait on the other one for the boss, I think, if we can. Those are some scourges. I think we can just start getting rid of scourges at this point. Tank Animus of Will. You don't see that too often. Be surprised if we were losing here. So I'm curious, like, there should have... Apex Imp was at the third ring. Did people just not, like, take the first trial or something? I mean, I guess that first trial you could argue is skippable if you took the shards. I don't know, though. I feel like with torches, sharpens, and hidden passage, I think you'd have to low roll pretty hard not to be able to deal with it. So we have an adaptive now, or I could just take an alloy. I think adaptive's better, right? That is actually like another just hard counter to patient, and basically the entire game. Probably got to play it on second draw through, but yeah, at that point. Granted, it technically doesn't heal, but I don't think that matters. I've never actually done that with Petrified Heart, but I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. Given how that all went, I kind of want to Ember upgrade, but I don't know. I am going to hit an eventual Merchant of Magic, and maybe... Yeah, I think I want this. Spell Chain. Could Spell Chain Dark Deal. Could Spell Chain Trap Shoot. Could Intrinsic Trap Shoot. That actually isn't too bad. Well, let's Hellvent this one. I could Intrinsic a Hidden Passage. I do probably want to keep the Trample off if I can. Trample could probably end my day in a bad draw situation. So, like, do I need to take these? I don't really need to take them. If I'm just going to Hellvent the Apex Imp one more time, then I really don't think that... Well... I think Intrinsic there is fine. That plus 15's 125. I think I'm under... I'm going to shoot for 115 shards, though. Yeah, I don't think I need to... The torches have, like, ironically been okay, but they're not going to be good from here on out. So I think we get rid of the torches. I mean, the sharpens are bad, too, but... I don't know. I think... This is just better, right? I get 5 extra armor. Well, I'm doing 100 natural damage here, and I'm doing 75. I even get more health here, actually. I guess Reaper 2 is actually a better upgrade here. Because I'm not going to slap buffs on Brawler, most likely. Pretty sure I still just put them on the backmost unit, whatever it ends up beating, which won't be a Hornbreaker Prince, and yeah, this just gives me more initial damage. Oh man, this is like unironically kind of the worst possible situation I could come up with. Well, I don't know that the armor changes that much. It does mean I'm at 100 shards, so most of these will be sharded up. Not all of them will be, but like, if I add the armor, Dark Deal doesn't kill him. Hornbreaker doesn't matter. I may actually have to skip this trial, unfortunately. That sucks. This is not at all... I would have rather had any other fight than this, even Penitent. I mean, once I get Adaptive in, I think I'm fine. I mean, I got 3 of these. That's 15 armor to the floor once I get going, but that keyword, once I get going. Man, this is one where quick would have helped quite a lot. I don't think I can take that trial, man. I may actually lose here. I've been pretty cocky. Maybe this is... I didn't check for the corpses, but maybe this is where everybody's going down. This is awkward, too. I think we want to go... I mean, this guy has a lot of health. Let's go like this. I can get a little bit of armor here. If I can get enough spikes here, I could also protect this unit a little. I think we don't play this well, I think we do. If I have to put units here, I'll need that thing dazed. Okay, we can do this. Oh, well. We just actually want to draw then. I think we're actually going to use these offensively. I'm good on scaling. We need to simply not die. Like this here is pretty scary. Let's get you in. Do I have another one? I don't. Is there any... What's my best... Let's do this. Like, these Shadewings are just gonna wreck me. Bring you up for sure. That kills me? Well, that's not what I wanted to do then. I was hoping that she would stick and, like, do some damage, but all I did was hurt myself there. Okay, we gotta do this. We got a delay here. Well, here, let's... What if I go... Okay, here's a fancy one. Let's do this. I break the root, but I get it dazed. That's actually pretty good. Let's get it up to 5, then I prevent a hit, at least. Though it might not matter here, it seems. Kill that. We're killing the floor. We just got one more shitty floor to deal with. So 20... I could keep this guy alive if I do this. Or not. Okay, apparently not. I guess I didn't factor something in. Ooh, nice. Cleansing Water actually hard countered that boss. This also kind of hard counters everything. Too little too late, but whatever. Well, it's not too little too late. I'm gonna win now because I have a Apex Imp that has 138 health. For good measure. I think I was right not to take this trial, though. I'm pretty sure I'm dead had I taken it. Alright. Branding right takeable here? I think we want it. It's not great, but like... I don't know. I took an Ember upgrade. Like, I could also, I guess, cost reduce it. I think it's like borderline okay here. It's not great, but it's okay. These are trash. I mean, I'm good on patient, I'm pretty sure. No, I don't know. Maybe I'm not. We'll see. Most likely Hell Venting and Apex Imp. -2. And intrinsic, I don't know. Well, these are absolute trash. Maybe Trader's Quill is... No, there's no way that's good. Gnarled Root. Man, these are horrible. Not a good artifact run other than... Really Gurg's Goat, I would say. Everything else is pretty shit. Double stack Trap Shoot. I could double stack Intrinsicate. That's pretty good against Patient. I have 2 replays of it, or adaptive. Either one I get there is going to be pretty good. I think we'll double stack it. I don't know if we'll Intrinsicate. I think Intrinsic means if I Hellvent the... whatever that can kind of fuck me, but... No, I don't. 125 shards is no trample, right? I'm pretty sure it's not. Oh, plus 10 there's great. Well, I was going to do this. Is that actually better? This might be better. Do I need more than 3 of these Apex Imps? I already have 3. Like, I could also just, like, Hellvent something that doesn't cost shards. Like, I could Hellvent this. That might just as easily actually be the best thing here. I may actually Hellvent Adaptive Mutation in hindsight. I could also Permafrost it at 1. Then I have it for when I need it. I think I am going to Intrinsic this and Hellvent this. And we'll take the Branding Rate down to 1, I think. Oh, actually the Razor Sharp Edge. I don't really need the Razor Sharp Edge though in this build. I think it's defense is all we are worried about. I could even make this just try to be an offense. I could make this even be an offensive thing, but no, I think just 10 there is great. That's all of our gold, so I think Intrinsic here. I could also Hellvent that, but I'm pretty sure this is just the way to go. We are gonna be pretty okay here. Like, the adaptive is good for this fight and Divinity. I mean, so would this, but alright, let's start with this. Frontline with the Prince? I don't care about losing Prince, and if he dies, he dies. Yeah, let's do that. Put you there. This guy dying would be better. Would have been nice to have done the Branding Rate too, but whatever. And that's the end of you. Damn, this just never... I wish I... Whatever. Let's do that. Try to get to Hidden Passage. Maybe I should have done Hidden Passage, I don't know. Well, we're fine here, but it's a little iffy. Let's daze the dude again. We do have our 3 units set up here. Okay, that's pretty good. Man, I'm still like a little bit fucked though. Does that doesn't do much. I think we want to wait on the other one. Let's do this, see what comes back. Another one of them. Let's just wait on them. Do I incant you? I think that's fine. That fucker does a lot of damage, holy shit. I really don't want to lose this guy. Does that save him? How much damage are we looking at here? 10, 75, 75 damage. What a balanced thing. So 85, 100. 100 damage. I'm at 85. So this would make him survive, but man. Let's do this to get more, I guess. Jesus, dude. What in the fuck's name? Let's do this. What can I do to... This is my last adaptive. Dude, I can never draw this Animus at the right time, apparently. Alright. 1, 2... 1, 2... Rallying, but I do want to get that on the floor. We can kill that. I'm going to wait till the last possible moment to do this adaptive. Did I just put the root seeds on a train steward? I believe I did. Alright, it's time to do this. 1, 2, 3. Now that's some health there, but Jesus, that is... Why did it come in with only half the health? This interaction seems fucking wonky. Right, no more melee weakness, which should mean we win, but I'm really confused at why I came in with half of my health. I know it doesn't... Because it says restore it to health first and then swap it, so... Very confused, I guess. I don't really know. Guess it's easiest to kill that. I mean, we're gonna be fine here. That should have been the worst of it for us, so... Yeah. I mean, I'd still say the adaptive's worth it. I would have never survived without it. And probably same story. I mean, there's a similar amount of damage coming in for Divinity. I think that's why Patient typically just hasn't been that hard in the DLC. It's like, if you're building for Divinity, you're also building for Patient, and vice versa. So it's like Patient just doesn't typically take your dex down. For this fight, do we care? We really just want to get... Yeah, just put you there. And... Pretty sure we just do that. That and that. Damn, you're gonna give this guy more damage shield, huh? Might want to just tank with Animus. 1... We're just going to redraw into the other guy. To take advantage of this while I can. I should have just put the other Apex... Oh, why did I not just put the other Apex Imp? That was stupid. We could do that. That's good. Let's wait on that. Just want to redraw through the deck. I think we might have messed up by putting Animus up there. I don't know. Yeah, she's definitely dead here. Maybe not if I do that. That's pretty good. I should root something. I don't know what. This, maybe? Yeah, I definitely should have put the other dude in. Oh my god, this is not good. Jesus, how is this so fucked up, huh? Alright, we need this. That's not what we needed. Does that even do anything? Like, what's going on here? The swap doesn't... I guess it's like taking your current health and swapping it. It's weird, though, because, like... I guess your max... It's... You know what it is? It's whenever they change the way Razor Sharp Edge works, I think is what we're seeing here. Okay, I could get you to 195. Does that change anything? I don't actually think it does. We're going to be... Oh no, it actually will. It means we'll put an extra 124 into this if I do this, right? No, it doesn't actually change anything. No, it does. And... should move that up, huh? Yeah. Right, well, good thing we got some pyre buffer health. Are we gonna die to this fucking boss, though? Jesus, I can't even get this guy down. What the fuck? Trap shoot. This would kill the guy. Or at least put him in range. Am I dying to the pyre here if I don't deal with this? Like, I'm trying to think. Is there a world I could put him in? I don't think so. Man, not getting the other... That was such a big mistake. Let's do this. God, that is not a good floor to put him on, though. That is not a good floor. What if we just do... Okay, he dies. We're gonna need a hell of a tank here. I think we have to do this. I am not doing much damage. I'm only getting 10 rage a turn. Alright, we gotta draw. Definitely need to do this. Fuck though, then we got this to deal with. This is actually like a nightmare. My god, it's a nightmare. I definitely am just gonna have to get Ember fucking drained, but... Here, let's move you up. That's fine. This fucking floor here is gonna be rough. Okay, I can get this guy up there finally, though. So, like, maybe it's pretty late, but, like, maybe this is good enough. Is he gonna die at some point here? He might. But, I don't think I have really much I can do about that. We've got a lot of damage here. As long as our frontliner lives here. Oh, that's a great turn to draw that. So we are going to be Ember Drained to hell this turn. Let's root that. I'm not going to be able to play anything this next turn. So, I mean, if I move this guy up, is that going to kill me? He's got 17 regen. It might, but I have Boon at the Blacksmith. I'm pretty sure this floor does beat this. I mean, I still actually have a pretty good amount of tankiness because I was able to kill that Shadewing. This guy will be rooted. Yeah, I can't play anything, but I'm pretty sure we are actually fine here. Could also do that. Yeah, we got it. Alright, so it actually wasn't as crazy as I thought it would be, but I think that's just because we made some mistakes. I wouldn't say it was like... I don't know, after playing so many egg stapler runs, I think my threshold for what I consider cursed is going to be generally tough to meet. I would definitely say... I mean, the artifacts other than Gerd's Goad sucked, but like... I don't know, you have an Apex Imp, you have a Steelworker, you have the ability to overstack, you have a Gurg's Goad, like... It just doesn't really seem super cursed to me, even though it did end up being like kind of difficult. I guess that is kind of a hard like triple whammy of like Shadewings into Patient into Divinity of just like incoming damage and not a whole lot of defense. I will say the Petrified Heart might have hurt us more than helped us, given that adaptive... That was another thing, like I can at least say adaptive. I think it was still great here, but it was severely limited because of the Petrified Heart, right? Like I could have had both more attack and health, way more out of these adaptive mutations. I do think the Hellvent there was correct though. And then also in the last fight, had I not put the Animus of Will down and just put the other Apex Imp, that would have been a lot easier. A whole hell of a lot easier. That was just a big mistake, but still, we get through it. So let's see what everybody else did. And, you know, I guess at another extent, it's just that clan, like, Hellhorn is in my comfort zone, so it could just be that a lot of people, it isn't in their comfort zone or something. Steelworker with Apex Imp, just like we had, right? Did go with this, which is fine. I think it's a little unnecessary, though, with this. But it's fine. They also may have just made that thing... you know what? This is actually really good, come to think of it. This would have been easier than my run, because those Shadewings, you could just slap a few upgrades on this, and then you're good to go. And this, you know, it's just clearing those Shadewings out, which really the biggest problem of this run was Shadewings. Just over and over the Shadewings were brutal. Hardly any artifacts, for the record. Pretty good horn break. Pretty good, pretty good. I think this I really like. The Animus of Speed Shattered Shell. That was something that we would have loved to have. And there's ours. Mean had the multi-striking Apex Imp, but went Steelworker with Steelworker. Interesting. Looks like he found well, trying to think. There must have been an extra multi-strike he found. I wonder if he re-rolled that first shop and it was just like a cheap multi-strike. He might have been trolled into doing Steelworker into Steelworker because it had a multi-strike on it, but I would say definitely you're just better off putting the Steelworker into the Apex Imp. That way you don't want to have to draw these units separately. Then if you just do that, that's the unit you can just build around, right? Either way, this still should have been pretty powerful. I wonder what Shadewings took the trial. Did the other guy take the trial? He did. He could have fine though, I think, with the... So... yeah, you didn't even have Hornbreak, it looks like. So, like, your deck just lacks removal. And then couple that with Shadewings and you got yourself a problem, right? Still think, granted, like, oh, you had the Petrified Heart too. You probably ran into the same weirdness. I will say, though, like, if you could have... Maybe there's still probably a world where you live here if you hit this at the right moment, but I could see it being awkward. Intrinsic here is also a little bit rough, I think. Like, if you're not drawing this stuff to overstack with, you kind of guaranteed you don't get it at the right times. I think without the permafrost here, I wouldn't maybe not do that. Yeah, so just lack of removal. Maybe a questionable trial take. Probably doesn't change much, but your Dark Deals at least could have killed the unsharded up Shadewings without the trial. I think we did that at least three times in that fight. That would have been an extra almost 100 damage we would have had to take. And then, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this one. I don't know how your draw order went, but it's potential this actually hurt you more than help you if you didn't draw 2 banners at the start. And even then, I don't know. This Hornbreaker on the floor doesn't even get you that much. So I don't know if I like the intrinsic here. That's my main things. And then Whittle Waffle. Yeah, as I predicted, at least, like, not taking the Steelworker does make this quite a lot harder. I don't necessarily blame you for not taking the trial either. Although, I don't know. I kind of do if you didn't take the first Divine Horde. Because then they're not sharded up. They're just getting extra damage. You can torch all of the backlaners just fine. I think that skipping the trial there is just kind of, I don't know. I don't mean this in a harsh way. I just mean it in how I think it's objectively wrong, I think, to skip this trial when you have torches and no shards. I think it's okay to skip it had you taken the shards. Like, I was debating it, but I think for a unit draft, I think even if it was just money, if you didn't take the shards there, you don't really have anything to worry about here. Like, your torches kill everything, and then, because it's just plus damage, all it does is add damage to the tank, like 2 tanks. I would definitely not skip that. Because that severely made your Apex Imp just not good enough, right? We also didn't end up with a Gurg's Goad. Trying to think where the Gurg's Goad was gotten. I think it was at another Divine Horde. Which, I don't know. I go back and forth on if, like, middle Divine Hordes are worth it. I kind of think they are. I don't know if I like the speed into this. I mean, this is a good unit. My original plan before finding Apex Imp would have probably still been fine with just, like, focusing around Razor Sharp Edge and Animus of Will. By the way, where's your Razor Sharp Edge? To Glimmer, I guess. I wouldn't have done that. I mean, this is technically pretty powerful, but, like, it's redundant with the quick, I would say. Like, and also just, you gave up the best scaling option, really, that this deck would have. You know, I don't see even I guess I see Fledgling Imps, but, like, if you don't have Endless on them, like, I would have definitely take Razor Sharp Edge. Because now you just don't have, like, good scaling. So yeah, I don't know. End of the day, though, like, it's not unrecoverable that you didn't have Steelworker here. Like, you have an Animus of Will. I don't know if I like the Animus of Speed. It's passable. But this Apex Imp, unfortunately, is just doesn't have anything here other than a branding right. I may even just not take the Apex Imp at the point you took him. Like, you didn't have a Gurg's Goad, you didn't have a Steelworker. I guess you could take him and YOLO him to try to get a Hellhorn. Like, you could hit Railbeater on him and that's fine. And then obviously Steelworker. I don't know what, like, you'd have to give up a Hellvent and a Vortex though. Like, I think it hurt not to take the Razor Sharp Edge for sure. And I think there was an Animus of Will at that third. Like, if you didn't put the speed in here, yeah, you give up 15 attack, but, like, you could have just got, like, an Animus of Will infusion or something, or just no infusion. You know, saved 25 shards. So yeah, I think not taking the trial, not taking razor sharp edge. I guess you don't need, I don't know, even adaptive I don't know does much when there's really just not much rage generation here. I think you might have been counting too much on hitting Endless for the Fledgling Imps. It's a problem, right? Like, I still think this is the best, probably the best card in the game in a general sense, but you do have to not... You got to plan for potentially just not actually getting it on Endless. In that case, you're going to want to have other options, right? But I don't know. Probably that would be my main takeaways here. That's a fun seed, though. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.